If you feel like a stranger in this world, if you've always been told you are too sensitive, too deep, too different. If you look at society and see madness where others see normality, then listen with your whole being. You are not lost. You are not broken. You are an old soul, but this truth is greater than you ever imagined. To be an old soul is not only to have lived many reincarnations on Earth, it is to carry within you the living memory of a starseed, a traveler of galaxies, a keeper of light, a guardian who has walked through other worlds, other suns, other civilizations. You have sat in the temples of Atlantis, sung with the Pleiadians, and remembered the wisdom of the Arcturians. Across lifetimes, you gathered not just experiences but codes, fragments of cosmic truth that now pulse inside your aura. And why are you here? Not to blend in, not to be silenced. You are here as a missionary soul, a seed of the stars planted in Gaia's soil to awaken humanity from its deep sleep. Every déjà vu, every dream of other times, every sudden attraction to ancient places is your soul whispering, I have been here before. I came back for this moment. You are not a mistake of this world. You are its remedy. You are the fire that will ignite remembrance. You are the starseed old soul who came to protect Gaia's essence and change the destiny of humanity. I awaken now. I am an old soul, a starseed, here on a mission for Gaia. Write this in the comments to anchor the energy in the field, because every word you type is a frequency, and by affirming it together, we create a collective activation for all old souls to awaken. Chapter 1. The Stranger and the Memory of the Stars. Since childhood you have felt it, the quiet certainty that you do not fully belong here. While others laughed, played, and surrendered easily to the rhythm of the world, you carried a silence no one could explain. They called you different, strange, too intense. But deep inside you always knew. This sensation was not a flaw. It was a sign. This is the first mark of an old soul. You are not just another human passing through a single lifetime. You are a starseed, a consciousness that has cycled through many reincarnations, many past lives, and even many planets. Some souls carry the wisdom of the Arcturians, guardians of higher dimensions and sacred knowledge. Others remember the compassion of the Pleiadians, the strength of the Sirians, the vision of the Andromedans, or the songs of the Lyrans. Across countless worlds, these civilizations seeded their codes of light into the hearts of those who would one day return to Earth. That is why the world often feels insane to you, because your soul has seen harmony. You have lived in civilizations where truth was natural, where energy was understood, where beings walked in alignment with the cosmos. And now standing here on Earth, you feel the contrast so strongly that you cannot look away. Your difference is not rejection. Your difference is proof of origin. It means you carry within you a vibration this planet desperately needs. Being misunderstood does not make you less, it makes you more. You are already vibrating the future that humanity has not yet reached. You are not here to hide. You are here to embody the memory of the stars, to carry the Arcturian light, the Pleiadian compassion, the Sirian strength, the Atlantean flame, and to awaken Gaia through your very presence. Write in the comments, I remember my mission. I am an old soul, a starseed, carrying the light of many worlds. Each word you type is an anchor. Together we weave a grid of remembrance across the earth, awakening old souls everywhere. Chapter 2. The Cosmic Memory Awakens. There are moments when your soul speaks louder than your mind, a sudden déjà vu that freezes you in place, a dream so vivid that you wake up with tears in your eyes, an unexplained attraction to ancient cultures, symbols, or star systems you have never studied. These are not accidents. They are the fragments of cosmic memory reawakening within you. An old soul carries more than personal experience. It carries the echoes of many lifetimes, many worlds, many dimensions. Each sensation of familiarity is your soul reminding you, I have been here before. I carry this truth inside me. For some, it comes as an obsession with Egypt, as if their hands still remember building temples of light. For others, it comes as a fascination with the stars, Orion, the Pleiades, Arcturus, as if they are not distant constellations, but ancient homes. For many, it surfaces as a longing that no relationship, no achievement, no possession can satisfy, because what they long for is not of this earth. The awakening of these memories is not meant to confuse you. It is meant to empower you. Each fragment that returns is a piece of your eternal puzzle, reminding you that you are not only human, not only earthborn, but a traveler of eternity, a starseed who came here with a mission. When you honor these memories, instead of doubting them, you unlock strength. You realize that your wisdom is not an illusion. It is inheritance. You understand that your intuition is not fantasy. It is remembrance. Your past lives are not behind you. They are inside you, and now their whispers rise again, guiding you to live this lifetime with greater clarity, depth, and purpose. Write in the comments, I awaken my cosmic memory. I am an old soul, a starseed, remembering who I am. Every soul who declares this adds light to the collective field, and together we reawaken the ancient memory of humanity itself. Chapter 3. The Weight of the Mission. To be an old soul is not only to remember, it is to carry the weight of remembrance. You feel it in your chest, in the heaviness of silence, in the urgency that never leaves you. It is as if time is running faster for you than for everyone else. And in truth it is, because your soul did not return here to wander aimlessly, it returned with a mission. You remember not only harmony but also collapse. You have seen civilizations rise in light and fall in shadows. You carry in your heart the memory of worlds that chose fear over truth, greed over love, control over freedom. And you came back now to make sure humanity does not repeat the same mistakes. This is why your sensitivity feels like a burden. This is why chaos affects you more deeply. It is not weakness, it is responsibility. Your very presence is a warning and a blessing, a reminder that Earth is at a turning point, and the choice must be made with consciousness. Arcturian wisdom, Pleiadian compassion, Syrian strength, Atlantean memory, all flow through your being as invisible currents of power. You are not meant to save the world alone, but you are meant to hold the frequency that keeps the flame alive. The weight you carry is not punishment. It is sacred trust. You were chosen to embody truth when lies dominate, to carry light when shadows grow stronger, to remind Gaia that she is not forgotten, that humanity is not abandoned. This is why you are here now. This is why you could not wait for another era. The moment is now, and your soul knew it. Write in the comments, I carry the mission of the stars. I am an old soul, a starseed, awakening Gaia through my presence. When you declare this, you do not carry the weight alone. You connect with thousands of other souls, remembering the same truth. And together the burden becomes light, and the mission becomes possible. Chapter 4. The Vibrational Field. Every old soul carries something invisible yet undeniable, a field of vibration. It is not in your words nor in your actions, but in your very presence. People feel it the moment you enter a room. A sudden calm, as if the noise within them has softened. A quiet trust, as if they are safe without knowing why. Some even say they feel seen for the first time in their lives, not by your eyes but by your energy. This is the aura of an old soul. Dense, magnetic grounding. It radiates because you have walked through lifetimes. gathered wisdom, carried both wounds and victories, and your energy has become seasoned, ripened, unshakable. While young souls chase recognition, validation, and constant stimulation, old souls stand in stillness. You do not need to prove. You do not need to perform. Because you know through countless reincarnations and memories across stars that all things pass and only truth remains. This vibrational field is not for you alone. It is a gift for Gaia. It is a frequency anchor that reminds humanity of what peace feels like, what presence feels like, what truth feels like. In a world obsessed with speed and noise, you embody silence and depth. Your vibration is medicine. It heals without effort. It awakens without preaching. It protects without force. This is why animals approach you. This is why children stare into your eyes. This is why strangers tell you secrets they never told anyone. Because your energy is not only yours, it is the memory of the stars, the vibration of lifetimes, the voice of Gaia herself speaking through you. Write in the comments, I embody the vibrational field of the stars. I am an old soul, a starseed, awakening Gaia with my presence. Each time this is written, the field becomes stronger, and more souls awaken to the frequency of remembrance. Chapter 5. The Starseed Signs. How do you know if you are truly an old soul, a starseed carrying memories beyond Earth? The signs are written not on paper, but in your very being. You feel like Earth is not your only home. The night sky calls you in ways words cannot explain. Certain constellations, the Pleiades, Arcturus, Sirius, Andromeda, feel less like distant stars and more like ancient family. You are drawn to sacred places as if your feet remember the ground. Standing before pyramids, temples, or ruins, you feel a vibration move through your body. Your heart beats faster, not from curiosity but from recognition. Your dreams are not random. You have seen yourself in other forms, walking in cities of light, speaking languages unknown to this earth, holding knowledge you could not have learned in this lifetime. And when you wake, the memory lingers, whispering, you have been here before. Your empathy is heightened. You walk into a room and feel emotions that are not yours. You sense when someone is in pain before they speak a word. This is not weakness. It is the sign of a soul that has carried compassion through lifetimes. You often feel a longing that no relationship, no success, no possession can satisfy. It is the ache of remembrance, the quiet pull of your mission, because you did not come here to fill yourself. You came here to pour yourself out, to share the wisdom you carry for the healing of Gaia and the awakening of humanity. These are the signs of a starseed, of an old soul that has crossed the stars and chosen this moment, this earth, this lifetime, for a reason far greater than survival. Write in the comments, I recognize the signs. I am an old soul, a starseed, awakening to my cosmic mission. Each word anchors your truth into the collective field, reminding other starseeds that they are not alone, and that the time to awaken is now. Chapter 6. The Sacred Solitude. There is a silence that follows the old soul. It is not loneliness born of rejection. It is solitude born of purpose. From childhood you felt it. While others chased constant noise, you sought moments of stillness. While friends filled their days with distractions, you longed for quiet places where your soul could breathe. This solitude is not emptiness. It is preparation. An old soul, a starseed, carries so many memories, so many fragments of lifetimes across Earth and other worlds. That silence becomes the only space wide enough to hold them. The world may call you antisocial, distant, or cold. But the truth is the opposite. You do not withdraw because you lack love. You withdraw because your soul needs to realign with its mission. You step away from the noise because your heart is listening for whispers from the stars, from Gaia, from the infinite field of consciousness. It is in solitude that your intuition grows sharper. It is in solitude that your memories awaken. It is in solitude that you hear the call that others cannot hear. The sacred solitude of the old soul is not a prison. It is a temple, a place where you connect to the vibration of Arcturian wisdom, Pleiadian compassion, Sirian courage, and the eternal memory of your many past lives. Do not fear your solitude. It is the forge of your strength. It is where the Starseed remembers who they are and why they came. Write in the comments, "My solitude is sacred. I am an old soul, a Starseed, preparing for my mission on Gaia." Every time this truth is declared, the silence within you becomes light, and the collective remembers that solitude is not weakness, it is awakening. Chapter 7. The Call of Gaia. Every old soul feels it, the quiet urgency, the invisible pull, the constant sense that time is running short. This is not anxiety, it is a signal. It is the voice of Gaia herself calling her children home. You did not come here by accident. You answered a summons older than this lifetime, a call that echoed across dimensions, across stars, across the silence between worlds. And when you heard it, your soul said yes. Gaia is not just a planet. She is a living being, a consciousness that remembers every step, every civilization, every rise and fall. And now at this turning point in history, she called for her strongest allies, the old souls, the starseeds, the travelers of eternity who carry the wisdom of countless lifetimes. This is why you are restless. This is why nothing shallow satisfies you, because you are not here to consume. You are here to contribute. You are not here to fit in. You are here to awaken. The call of Gaia is not heard with the ears. It is felt in the bones, in the heart, in the soul. It is the whisper that tells you, remember why you came. Remember what you carry. The time is now. Every time you choose truth over illusion, love over fear, presence over distraction, you answer Gaia's call. You protect her essence, not just for yourself, but for generations yet unborn, for souls yet to awaken. You are here because Gaia trusted you, and you will not fail her. Write in the comments, I hear the call of Gaia. I am an old soul, a starseed here to awaken humanity. Each word strengthens the grid of remembrance across Earth, amplifying Gaia's voice and awakening the hearts of other starseeds to their sacred mission. Chapter 8. The Invisible Masters. An old soul never walks alone. Even in your darkest nights, even in your deepest silences, there are presences around you, quiet, luminous, invisible. They are the masters without faces, the guides without names, the allies of light who have walked with you for lifetimes. Some carry the resonance of the Arcturians, whispering clarity into your dreams. Others bring the compassion of the Pleiadians, softening your heart when the world feels too heavy. There are those who hold the strength of the Sirians, the vision of the Andromedans, and the memory of the Atlanteans, who once stood by your side in temples of crystal and flame. You feel them in synchronicities, in sudden insights, in the way your intuition sharpens without reason. They do not shout. They do not force. They align you with paths you could not have found alone. They send signs disguised as chance, numbers disguised as patterns, and voices disguised as your own inner knowing. The invisible masters are not above you. They are with you, walking the same mission, carrying the same remembrance, weaving the same grid of light around Gaia. They remind you, you are never abandoned. You are part of a greater plan. When you trust their presence, fear dissolves. When you open your heart to them, your mission becomes lighter, because you realize that you are not a single soul fighting a silent battle. You are a starseed among millions, guided, protected, and strengthened by a field of unseen allies. Write in the comments, "I walk with the invisible masters. I am an old soul, a starseed guided to awaken Gaia." Each declaration creates resonance, allowing more souls to feel the presence of their guides, and together, we awaken the memory of unity. Chapter 9. The Wounds as Catalysts. Every old soul carries wounds, not wounds of the body but imprints of the soul. They come as fears without logic, sadness without origin, or dreams so heavy they linger in your waking hours. Perhaps you fear the ocean, though you were never harmed by it. Perhaps you carry grief that has no story in this lifetime. Perhaps you feel an ache inside you that no achievement can erase. These are not curses. They are memories of experience, fragments of pain your soul has carried across lifetimes on Earth and beyond. They are reminders of wars witnessed, loves lost, betrayals endured, and civilizations that collapsed under the weight of their own illusions. But here is the truth. These wounds are not here to break you. They are here to awaken you. Every old soul, every starseed transforms pain into wisdom, transforms scars into strength. What once silenced you in another lifetime now becomes the fire that gives you a voice. What once crushed your spirit now fuels your compassion. What once ended you before now prepares you to rise higher than ever. Your wounds are not weaknesses. They are catalysts. They push you toward healing, toward remembrance, toward becoming the guide that others seek. They remind you that your soul did not come here to repeat cycles of suffering, but to complete them, to end the pattern, to free the lineage, to awaken the field. Every tear you shed waters the seed of Gaia's renewal. Every scar you carry is proof that you chose to return, not for comfort, but for transformation. Write in the comments, "My wounds are my catalysts. I am an old soul, a starseed, turning pain into awakening." Each time this truth is spoken, it strengthens the grid of healing across Earth, and together we transform sorrow into light. Chapter 10. The Atlantean Flame. Deep within the memory of every old soul burns a hidden fire, the Atlantean flame. It is not a legend, not a myth. It is a memory etched into your very soul. Long ago, you walked in the shining temples of Atlantis. You held crystals that pulsed with living light. You spoke words that shaped reality. You knew that energy, thought, and spirit were one, and you also remember the fall. You remember when pride overtook wisdom, when power was sought without balance, when truth was buried beneath illusion. You carry the ache of that collapse, the grief of watching light swallowed by shadows. But that memory did not return to you to break you. It returned to awaken you, because the flame of Atlantis never truly died. It was hidden inside the souls of those who vowed to return when the earth needed them most. That flame burns within you now. It is the same fire that urges you to seek truth in a world of lies. The same fire that refuses to surrender to fear. The same fire that calls you to protect Gaia's essence and guide humanity toward remembrance. You are not here to repeat Atlantis. You are here to complete its promise, to carry its flame into a new age where wisdom will not be lost again. You are the guardian of that flame, the keeper of that code, the starseed old soul who came back to ignite the light of humanity once more. Write in the comments, "I carry the Atlantean flame. I am an old soul, a starseed awakening Gaia through remembrance." Every time these words are anchored, the hidden fire grows stronger, weaving the ancient light of Atlantis back into the heart of Earth. Conclusion. The sacred responsibility. To be an old soul is not a title. It is not superiority. It is a responsibility. A sacred agreement written across lifetimes and sealed within your very being. You are not here by chance. You are here because your soul chose this exact moment in history. You are here because Gaia called and you answered. You are here because humanity is at a turning point, and the wisdom of the stars is needed more than ever. The memories you carry of Atlantis, of Lemuria, of Arcturus, of the Pleiades, of worlds beyond imagination, are not just stories. They are instructions. They are reminders of what humanity can become when it chooses truth over illusion, love over fear, light over shadow. Yes, being an old soul can feel heavy. Yes, the path of a starseed can feel lonely. But you were never meant to walk alone. Invisible masters walk beside you. Other starseeds across the planet are awakening at the same time. And together you form a grid of remembrance, powerful enough to shift the destiny of Earth itself. This is your sacred responsibility, not just to remember who you are, but to embody it. To live as the flame that cannot be extinguished. To walk as the vibration that cannot be silenced. To guide not with force but with presence. You are an old soul. You are a starseed. And the time for silence is over. The time for awakening is now. Write in the comments, I remember who I am. I am an old soul, a starseed, here to awaken Gaia. Each voice that declares this anchors light into the field, weaving a net of remembrance across Earth, and through you, through all of us, humanity will rise again.